Hey guys, time to chill out with Sub-07 and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Adventure. Last time we took a ride through Ice Cap Zone, snowboarding away from an avalanche, fighting ourselves Chaos Zero, not Zero 4, what am I thinking, and finally checking out the most beloved feature from this series, the Chow Garden. This time, you might be wondering, why are we back in Station Square when we were supposed to go meet up with Tails in the Mystic Ruins? Turns out there's something I want to do real fast. You see this rock? Pick it up. This rock is egg-shaped, meaning it's just perfect for what we need to do. See, what you're supposed to do with this, which is very clearly now a gold Chow egg, now that I've made it clear what it's supposed to be, is find a counterbalance weight for it. Or you could be an asshole and do something like this. You can actually, if you're very crafty about it, throw the egg outside the boundaries of the game. You gotta be in a very specific angle for it, but there are methods to do so. I'm not gonna bother because it's a bit of a waste of time. But since we got a rock, we can counterbalance it. Time goes on and everything changes. Running the antique shock is my way of fighting back, I guess. Well, this is my antique now, old man. See you later. And now that we got a gold Chow egg, we can take it to the Chow Garden. But there's more than one Chow Garden in Adventure 1, which is a bit of a different diversion from what Adventure 2 does. In Adventure 1, every adventure field has its own Chow Garden. So if we simply head back into the hotel, if you remember what this guy said a while back, the Chow Garden is in the left elevator. Just simply walk in, and we're transported there immediately. Now, why is there another gold Chow egg here? I have no idea. But there is. Oh, wait a minute. No, I know what that is. Oh, I'm stupid. Adventure 1, save files are tied to Chow Garden. Multiple save files. So I think that's the Chows that I had from my previous save file. That explains it. So let's just shake you real fast and bring out Goldie here. I didn't really mess around with the Chow Garden with my practice file, so this is a much different thing for it. Hi, bud. You'll notice a lot of Chows kind of crawl. It's because Chow don't really know how to walk at first. They are babies. And as our magical floating bubble here is telling us, yep, give us more animals in order to make things happen. That's green, so those nuts have not fully grown yet. Nuts getting the Chow Garden kind of grow with time, so you gotta be careful with them. Once they're nice and full like this one, we can actually give it to Chows, and they'll happily devour them. Here you go, bud. I do stand by the Chow Garden system in Adventure 2 is way better, but they're not bad in Adventure 1, they're just kind of primitive.
The egg will hatch naturally after a while. You can also help the egg to hatch. Depending on how you hatch the egg, the characteristics of the Chow will be affected.
That is true. There are a few things that change with the Chow in due time. That is our pathway back, but we can also go over this way to gain access to a bit of a minigame of sorts. Assuming it loads. Oh, wow, it's its own. Oh, I didn't realize this was its own separate, like, area you could explore. Oh, God. Why the hell are you here? Ugh. I didn't realize this was its own, like, tiny area you could actually visit. In Adventure 2 and in Adventure DX, these are just, like, menus. But these are the Chow races. Let your Chow enter a race and aim for the goal. In your Chow race jewel, if you come in first place, you get a jewel pendant. Cheer for your Chow. When you cheer for your Chow, when it flashes, it'll run a little faster. Cheering is with the A, B, Y, or X buttons. Move the triangular cursor to move the camera angle and select the Chow you wish to watch. Changing camera angle, directional buttons. If you remove the memory card, the race result will not be saved. Reinsert the memory card, go to the Chow Garden, and re-enter another race. Yeah, there's a lot of little divots to this. There we go, there's the menu that I'm thinking of. And we can enter any race we want. These are actually required for 100% completion, so if you really want to, you're gonna have to if you want to get everything here. I don't really see much of a reason to have to worry about this, but we could if we want to. Oh, that's weird. I don't like how he's making that noise. But yeah, we got two silver Chow, we got the regular Chow that we got with flippers, and we got the gold Chow. You'll also notice there's 3 Chow Gardens, so the egg carrier is listed as one. We'll be getting to that one later because we won't be seeing that for quite some time. I'm not going to show this for a bit because we're kind of in the middle of something. Just wanted to point out that this is a place we can explore. I'll see you guys back in the Mystic Ruins. That's better. Much better to be back here now. Also, Knuckles just kind of hanging around so you can chat with him.
What are you waiting for?
But he'll just kind of wonder what the hell you're doing taking so long. I guess that's kind of fair. I was wasting my time with Chow Garden. Let's go see what the hell Tails been up to.
Sonic,
And he just goes
wait
inside
here
his
for a
office.
second.
I didn't know you had automatic door technology. It's very impressive for 1998. Actually, no, not at all. What am I saying? Sonic's just like, what is he up to this time? Well, turns out this fox has been busy. The boy built himself his own runway.
Sonic, hop in.
That's not hopping in, Sonic. That's just hopping on. But I guess Tails was too lazy to install a second seat, so I guess this works. Now it's time for a sub-game. Welcome to Sky Chase. This is a different control scheme entirely. We're playing, in a sense, a third-person shooter. If you ever played something like, say, Afterburner, this is kind of what that's pulling inspiration from. Main objective is just pursue the egg carrier and shoot down any ship that gets close to you. So long as you keep moving, it's kind of impossible to lose this game because Tornado is kind of hard for these guys to hit. You can also choose to either keep firing by keep pressing the A button, or just let it rock for a while to actually wind up building up a charge for a homing attack. This is pretty easy, honestly. Like, I'm not gonna give them too much fault here. This is a completely different gameplay system, and it works. So that's all I really need. I'd rather one that is consistent and actually works well than 30 gameplay systems that are just kind of mediocre. Lost World. I don't know, man. I tried, like, playing Lost World. I'm 100% in that game. Not a big fan of it, honestly. Just felt like it was trying a bit too hard to be a gimmick fest without understanding what made a good, solid foundation. And, like, there's good ideas, it's just a lot of them don't have much going for them. Well, I suppose I do know some people that would disagree with me on that, but Sonic fans are Sonic fans, so they'll disagree on everything. Down to whether or not Sonic's eyes should be green or not. It's like, who cares? That's something that I kind of never understood about the Sonic fan base, is that a lot of their complaints just amount to who cares arguments, where it's just like, why the fuck do I care if Sonic's eyes are green? Or if they're black. It doesn't matter. Well, I suppose as of late, Mario fans and more recently Pokemon fans have definitely been like that. It's like, oh geez, what are we gonna get offended about today? I know, let's get offended about the fact that Peach looks slightly angry in the new Peach game. That's a good idea. You fucking idiots. I don't mean to harp on just fan bases in general, but if people are gonna be stupid, I'm gonna call you out for being fucking stupid, guys. They're video games. Get over it. Though at least we have the great background music for Sky Chase, because once again, the best part of Adventure 1 is the music. I don't think most people will deny that. What the heck? Oh my god, what is with that model of you guys? Holy cow. Looks like a Saturn era model, jeez. Oh, but that's bad. Mission cleared. I don't know why, just the abruptness of how it becomes mission clear from that, where we get shot out of the sky is kind of unfortunate. Now, how do we survive such an incident? Like this. Wait for it. Wait for it. Running in place.
Tails?
Nope,
Tails.
that's sand. Still sand. Also, you were running with your feet facing the ground. How'd you end up head first?
You're not who I'm looking for.
You're right. It's just a random chick. Oh god, his eye. I don't know, notice that his eye, like,
okay.
disappeared for a second. Or his pupil, I should say. Well, I suppose that's another common thing with Adventure 1. There's some weird, like, visual glitches if you keep an eye on certain characters' models. Like, keep an eye out for some of these things. They get really weird after a while. What do we got? Welcome to the casino. No, we're not looking for the Casinopolis. Oh, no. I know where we're going next. It's been a while, but I think it is here. At least I believe it's this part. Special for couples right now. Cute couples getting free. Nope, that's not what I'm thinking of. Oh, here we go. You guys are on strike now, correct? We'll fight till we drop. We have to stand up for our rights. Good for you guys. Rail
Why
workers
don't you
have
try
rights,
going
deserve
to
rights
the
too.
casino?
But I didn't want to go to the casino. Fuck the casino. We already did our job there. I mean, I guess I can go back. I don't see a reason to, but if you insist, magical floating bubble.
Sonic, wait up!
There she is.
Long time no see!
Amy.
What's wrong with you anyway? Listen, this birdie seems to be in trouble, so you need to be his bodyguard for a while.
Why me?
You must be kidding.
Good point.
If you don't, we're just gonna tag along anyway.
Well, that's just rude.
I got up my map.
And now we can play with Amy. That is so abrupt.
No trains are currently in service.
Yep, there is a strike going on, so that's fair. But yeah, Amy just kind of appears as part of the plot, so this doesn't make any sense if you're playing this character. But yeah, Amy is relevant, as we discussed back in the first episode. Every character that you can play as does have some importance. But we've got a reason for her being here, and her reason is she's our utility to get over here. What was that weird flash of red? Uh-oh.
Ah, look! Eggman's robot's on the loose!
No problem. He's just a chunk of cheesy hardware.
Whoa!
Oh, now what? Huh?
Look here! It says, "Cute couples get in free! Let's go!"
Amy! Wait! Oh, man. That girl is such a pain.
Such a pain, and yet here you are following her anyway. I mean, I guess it's his job to help, but why not? Time for another stage. Welcome to Twinkle Park. Time for our obligatory amusement park stage. Bumper car controls. Accelerate with A, brakes or reverse with the B or X button. Collecting the rings increases bumper car acceleration. So the more rings we got, the faster we move. We're just gonna smash these monkeys as well. Get ourselves some extra animals in case I decide to go back to the Chow Garden. What do you got to say, Magical
You'll
Floating
be
Bubble?
able to ride the bumper car if you defeat the enemy driving it.
Good to note. I'm gonna try and get in this one. Yep, let's get out of here. Bumper cars that are enemies will pursue you and then hit you, making you lose your rings. So let's move. Okay. Luckily, they're not very bright, so we can just smash into them and also destroy them. I think this is just if they get us from behind, they deal us damage. I gotta admit, though, I do really enjoy Twinkle Park's vibe, and once again, I'm gonna keep saying this because I'm gonna run this record into the ground. Music is excellent. Just smash into those monkeys. I gotta wonder, though, who the hell designed this track? This track looks absurd. Also worth noting, if you don't have the right speed for it, you actually won't clear these jumps, so make sure you got at least a good amount of rings.
Woohoo!
And try not to take too many jumps, because Sonic likes to speak a lot if you do so. Damn, 100 rings already. Damn, they really do load you with these things. Yeah, the ring count for the cars is 99, so that's not a big concern of us. But let's zoom. And even in bumper cars, they got loops. Somehow. And honestly, the brake is actually pretty useful as your friend for this. If you need to make a tight turn, press B just a little bit and angle it correctly to adjust. Now, one thing that's fun about this, if you're really crafty about this, you can avoid the roller coaster entirely and use it as a shortcut. Because there's the end of the stage right there. We'll be back for it, though. For now, enjoy the music. Ah, this is such a good theme. Again, Adventure 1 is just such a solid soundtrack, and I don't think most people will ever agree with me disagree with me on that. Whether or not it's their favorite, I don't know, but this game is such a good vibe to it. Like, this is just a good, feel-good soundtrack. You always want to listen to this. For every pin you knock down when you go bowling, you actually get extra rings, so if you want a ton, by all means, just smash into them. There are rings all over the place because I guess Twinkle Park is really merciful about that. So don't worry about having to get hurt, just enjoy the ride. Just easily get over here and loop. We're slowly making our way up the castle itself in this place. So we work our way up to these platforms and onto the roofs of these things to work our way across. I will say, be careful in the original Dreamcast version, because sometimes the game can be a little bit slippery for no reason when you're on certain platforms, and I don't know why. It's just important to be careful. Thankfully, it's not that big of a concern most of the time. Oh god, don't miss the checkpoint. Just hit the spring. Thankfully, homing attack has always got a focus on springs, which is quite nice. And we got this button here that we can press to make some rings appear to use our Lightspeed Dash on, which we actually haven't seen in a while, so kind of nice they're giving us a reason to use it. A couple reasons, in fact, there's actually two. Carefully cross this, because we don't want to accidentally go too far in one direction. And we are right at the end of the game. Or, not game, stage, what am I saying? Who'd have thought getting sick and also getting hurt would actually take that much out of me, Jesus. Ow. I don't know how that hurt me, but whatever. These Jello guys are kind of a pain in the ass to deal with, because they don't really take damage. You just kind of have to avoid them. I believe there are certain ways to destroy them, but they're not the most... they're not the easiest enemies to destroy.
Yes.
But that's not a problem, because we're done. What is that sound?
Not bad.
It's gotta be like background environment noise that I'm hearing. Because I hope it's not just feedback from the console itself. The Dreamcast has been a little bit noisy for this, but hasn't been too big of a problem, I'd say.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Oh, shoot! I've lost Amy. I bet
damn
that
it, Sonic.
robot hauled butt after her.
Okay.
I'd better
guess
catch
that's
her
one way to
before
put it.
it does.
So yes, we do have the option to just get the hell out of here. We can go back and replay Twinkle Park, of course, but we can also play Twinkle Circuit. Think of this as your mini game where you just race around the track a few times for a few laps. Every character that has access to this place can play the Twinkle Circuit, which is a lot funnier than you think it is. But for now, I think we're actually going to call it here. We've done a little bit. We've unlocked the other Chow Garden, we've done Sky Chase to pursue the egg carrier, got shot out of the sky, and we have now pulled Amy into the plot. I think next time on Let's Play Sonic Adventure, we'll be hopefully pursuing that robot and Amy, and hopefully finding at least one of them. Preferably both, but you never know. Till next time, ice out.
Better get going.